Redekop was started by Leo and Ellen Redekop out of Water, Saskatchewan. They were farmers. Leo began his career as a teacher and then later in life transitioned to farming.
We began with on a farm at Water, Saskatchewan. We had a farm which had more livestock and cattle than a grain farm, and that's how we got into chaff feeding from an earlier supplier, a line of chaff equipment, and we developed handling equipment. Then a farmer from Vermilion, Alberta, by the name of Byron Hart, he kept pestering me at trade shows where we were displaying our chaff equipment. Every time we came into Alberta, he'd pester me and say, I want a blower that can handle everything that comes out of my combine, not just the chaff. So I developed a blower that was a high volume blower, which could handle straw as well, but this was finely chopped straw. And I developed that for him, and by the time I built that, there were several other farmers that wanted the same thing, so we built a few of them. That would have been in the late 80s. He called back after he had received this and offered me one day, and he said, you know what you did for me? You built me the best straw spreader I've ever seen. And that was the first thing that led into what today is a straw chopper, which we developed over the years and has been continuing to be used and developed.
When I joined the business in 2003, we developed the MAV chopper and the Redekop brand. So we continued to sell to the OEM, but also established Redekop aftermarket business and developed the MAV chopper right across the board. In 2011, the business, the main manufacturing building, burnt to the ground. And Leo, at that point in time, was working on another project. He came back to full-time day-to-day operations to fight with the insurance company to retain his coverage. And then in 2014, he decided to sell the ag portion of the business to Trevor and myself. We were inspired to purchase Redekop Manufacturing because we just saw the benefit of residue management in Western Canada. Here and in Australia at the point in time, we were able to expand and see different business opportunities. We saw a way of expanding the product line to include harvest weed seed control. That was one of our very first ideas. We saw what was going on in Australia and knew that there was a better way to incorporate that and create a complete residue management system. One of the first projects after we purchased the business was to help Case IH out with their AFX combine in Europe. And we learned a lot on that project, helping them create the double chop system. And we quickly took that technology and implemented it across our complete product line. That was always one of the benefits of working with OEMs. We work in different areas of the world that we maybe wouldn't have gone ourselves, and we take that knowledge that we gained, bring it back, and improve the product line. Later on, we started work on seed control unit in Australia and ended up working with John Deere on that project. And we fully integrated the SCU with the straw chopper to give a complete residue management system. We offer today a number of different product lines and brands and continue to expand and improve that product.
Yeah, so our Redekop mission to help farmers produce more with less is kind of one of the foundational pieces about everything that we do, whether it's how we think about the design and the engineering of the products, to the manufacturing of the products, to the sale and Just a quick example of that is that, when we're designing products and Dean and his team of engineers are coming up with ideas, we're trying to make sure that everything we do has a very practical application to the farmer. It's not something that we're doing just to try and make a buck or try and sell something, but it really does benefit the farmer. On the operations side, we've tried to work a culture of, hey, if you're making something and you don't think this is going to work or this might fail in the field, please stop. Don't let this go out to the farmer. We want to make sure we have high quality, good products that go to the farmers and serve their needs. And then from a sales perspective, we do our best never to sell farmer anything that they couldn't benefit from or won't be able to use on their farm in the most practical and efficient way. And so I think we've tried to create a culture where everything we do from the start to the end serves the customer's needs and tries to take care of them and help them produce ultimately more with less. I think the thing I'm most proud about at Redekop and our impact on agriculture has just been the focus that we have on residue management. We can't change everything about agriculture. We're not a huge organization. But what we can do is do a really good job of the things that we focus on, and for us, that's residue. And whether it's helping a farmer seed better, do a better job of harvesting, and now controlling their weeds with our residue management tool that does weed killing, we really have tried to just do an excellent job in the space that we're good at. And maybe in 500 years, no one will remember Redekop, I'm not sure. But I think what we're trying to do is make an impact on the products and the customers that we serve today. And ultimately for us, I think what Dean and I are striving to do is to have an impact on the people that we come in contact with and that we can influence, whether those are customers or, as important as our customers, make sure our employees feel like they've got a great opportunity to learn, to grow, and to develop their careers. And we try to make sure that we take care of them in the best way possible as well.
As we celebrate 40 years at Redekop, we really just want to thank our employees, those both past and present, who have worked hard, have come up with the innovations, the ideas, who have built the product and done an excellent job of shipping that out to the customer. Thank you.
Yeah, and of course, the employees give us the products that we can sell, but if we don't have customers, there's no one to really thank because we wouldn't have the business. So to our dealers, distributors, and partners that have worked with us through the number of years, we want to say a huge thanks to you. And ultimately, all of us serve the farmer, and so we thank the farmers the most because they're the ones who take the confidence to buy our products and put it on their equipment and use it in the field every day. So thank you.